Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. We got a pretty cool update that just happened today in federal court. A decision came down that is going to make everybody in Pennsylvania smile, as well as everybody who lives in a state like mine, where our governors think that they're kings and queens and can tell you which rights that you get just because there's a virus going around. Not too long ago today, a decision was made by U.S. District Court William S. Stickman IV, who said that Governor Wolf in Pennsylvania's order to restrict the size of gatherings and to close non-essential businesses because of COVID-19 is unconstitutional. Now, the governor's office has said they're going to appeal, obviously, because no king wants to be made to look like a buffoon. But what should be noted, and I don't have the whole decision in front of me, otherwise I'd have a link for you, but I don't have it yet. Hopefully I'll have it soon. But the judge wrote in his 66-page opinion that even though the actions taken in the spring by Governor Wolf and Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levine were laudable, they still violated the First Amendment right to freedom of assembly and the due process and equal protection clauses of the 14th Amendment. It's almost like we, the people, know what we're talking about. Now, so far, the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office, who obviously was the attorney for the governor, hasn't said anything, but I assume that they'll be on the side of the governor because that's who they're defending. Now, one thing that has been made record is a statement by Lindsay Kensinger. She's a spokeswoman for the governor, and she said that they're disappointed with the decision and that the actions taken by the administration were mirrored by governors across the country and saved and continue to save lives in the absence of federal action. Well, is that true? I guess that's up for people's opinion, but no, I mean, people have gotten sick, and even the CDC's changed their numbers of how many people have died from COVID. Yes, maybe when it first started, we were all panicked and thought it was worse, but it's proven to be not as bad as the governors hoped, right? But hey, that's my opinion. We have less than 1% transmittal rate here in Massachusetts, and if you take the numbers by the CDC, only 50 deaths in this state have happened from somebody under 50 years old. I'll take those chances. I'll run with them. I've had H1N1. It's supposed to be the same thing, right? I'll run with them. Kensinger also added, this decision is especially worrying as Pennsylvania and the rest of the country were likely to face a challenging time with a possible resurgence of COVID-19 and the flu in the fall and the winter. She means that they hope they do so they can take more communist action leading into the election. That's an easy translation. Of course, she was quick to say that today's decision does not affect the mandatory mask order. You shall still wear your face covering. Also, she says that the mandatory work from home order is still in effect. Now, the plaintiffs in the case, the people who brought this forward, I believe should be lauded. There's 7 business owners, U.S. Rep. Mike Kelly, who's a Republican, State Reps. Darrell Metcalf and Marcy Mostello, and Tim Bonner, as well as the Butler, Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties. The businesses include 3 hair salons, an appliance store, a farm, and 2 drive-in theaters. Now, I actually, in recording right now, I just got the actual decision, so if I can get the link down below, I will. But the Judge Stickman, said this, that he believes that defendants undertook their actions in a well-intentioned effort to protect Pennsylvanians from the virus. However, good intentions toward a laudable end are not alone enough to uphold governmental action against a constitutional challenge. Indeed, the greatest threats to our system of constitutional liberties may arise when the ends are laudable and the intent is good, especially in a time of emergency. What he means is the ends do not justify the means. You can't just violate someone's rights because of a flu. You can't do it. Judge Stickman also said that even a vigilant public may let down its guard over its constitutional liberties only to find that liberties, once relinquished, are hard to recoup, and that restrictions, while expedient in the face of an emergency situation, may persist long after immediate danger has passed. Are you listening? This is a judge who gets it. He says that once you give up your right, you will not get it back. This rings true on everything. First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, you insert it here. You can't just turn a blind eye because people are sick. Our individual rights and our individual liberties mean more than feelings. So good job, Justice Stickman. the stuff I've read so far is great. I'm going to finish reading this 66-page opinion, and I'll have a link down below if I can get it. Right now, it's not in link form, but I'll try to get it for you. And thank you all for your time. If you get any satisfaction or any value out of this video at all, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe to Guns and Gadgets. This is where you're going to find all the news related to the Second Amendment, no matter where it happens, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, here on Guns and Gadgets. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.